The violence and fear for both Israelis and Palestinians continues. Charlotte Gallagher, BBC News.
Well, joining me now is Syed Shehata from BBC Arabic. Thanks for being with us, Syed. Firstly, what do you read into these claim from Israel about the identity of this person's body? And we know Hamas has not commented. Is that likely to change?
It's an unfortunate incident, and I think most likely it's a mistake. Hamas, I think, knows very well that the Israeli has the ability to identify the bodies, so there is no way to deceive Israel. So I think it's a mistake, and I think it's up to Hamas now to rectify that, to correct that. So tomorrow's exchange, big day of exchange of hostages and prisoners, so I think it might come out with the body or explanation, because it might put doubts on tomorrow, complications on a situation which is already problems looking at the second stage. So it is unfortunate. It's most likely a mistake, and I expect Hamas will come out today to say either it's a mistake, they will find the body, or they have a response in order to diffuse any tension before the big day tomorrow.
Indeed, because tomorrow is a big day. We'll be waiting for that response, if any comes from Hamas. So bring us up to date on that separate development, the bus explosions in Tel Aviv. What can we say for sure at this stage?
It's part of the escalation between the Palestinians and the Israelis, because since 7th of October 2023, there is clashes between Palestinian and the Israeli forces in West Bank. There is breaking into bombardment by the Israeli forces and the response from the Palestinian. More than 800 people were killed in West Bank. More than 14,000 were detained. So the explosive, because one of the messages on one of the unexploded devices has a message saying revenge for Tulkarm, referring to the operations in Tulkarm, because there is engineering Tulkarm, other places in West Bank. So the Palestinian, in their opinion, this is a way to send a message to the Israeli, stop the bombardment, stop like doing that to West Bank. But on the contrary, Mr. Netanyahu, the Israeli Prime Minister, and the Minister of Defense instructed the army to increase the intensity of their operation there. So escalation before tomorrow. So it will put more doubts, complication, especially there is Arab meetings today in Riyadh before the Arab Summit on 4th of March to talk about another alternative plan for to replace Mr. Trump's proposal to displace the people from Gaza to Egypt and Jordan. So it is, put complication for the situation, but hopefully it will be diffused before tomorrow.
Syed Shehata from BBC Arabic, thank you very much for that. We'll be talking about that potential Arab plan to rebuild Gaza in Business Today coming up at 1:30. Thanks, Syed.